What if all you had was $1 in a dream? Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something that might shake the foundation of everything you believe. What if you had just $1 to your name? And a dream the size of a mountain? Would you chase it? Would you bet on yourself? Or would you wait for money, for comfort, for the right time? Let me tell you today, the right time is not when you're ready. The right time is now, even if you're broke, tired, and nobody believes in you. Because there once was a boy who had nothing except a dream to become the biggest YouTuber in the world. No fame, no money, not even a proper mic. Just one cheap laptop, one slow internet connection, and a fire inside that refused to go out. His name is MrBeast. And this is the story of how he turned $1 a day into $1 billion dream. And it starts with you asking yourself, what are you willing to sacrifice for your future? Chapter 1. Starting with zero is not a curse. It's a calling. Most people think starting with nothing is the worst thing that can happen to you. But let me tell you something. Starting with nothing is your greatest advantage. Because when you have nothing to lose. No reputation to protect, no ego to shatter, no comfort to keep you lazy. Jimmy Donaldson, MrBeast, started at 13 years old. No camera, no audience. He uploaded video after video, and do you know how many people watched? Sometimes just 5, sometimes none. But he kept going. Because the hunger to build something mattered more than the applause. Chapter 2, dreams don't cost money, they cost courage. Everyone says they have a dream, but very few are willing to suffer for it. Very few are willing to wake up every morning knowing there will be no paycheck, no applause, and no praise. He was living on $1 a day. Not because it was cool, not because it was trendy, but because every single penny had to go back into creating better videos, buying a slightly better mic, or learning how the YouTube algorithm works. That's the currency of success. Sacrifice. Chapter 3, obsession is not optional. It's required. Let me be brutally honest with you. You can't casually chase a dream and expect to catch it. You've got to be obsessed. Obsessed to the point where people think you've lost your mind. MrBeast studied YouTube like it was a PhD course. He watched analytics like other kids watched cartoons. He studied thumbnails, video pacing, titles, retention, everything. He wasn't just uploading videos. He was engineering results. And he did it with no promise of reward. That's obsession. That's the difference between the average and the unstoppable. Chapter 4, the lonely grind. What they don't show you in highlight reels is the loneliness, the empty room, the quiet failures, the nights when you wonder if you're just wasting your life. MrBeast went through all of it. His mom thought he was addicted to screens. Yeah. His friends thought he was just playing YouTube. But deep down he knew he was building something the world couldn't see yet. And sometimes that's what faith really is. Believing in the invisible long enough until it becomes undeniable. Chapter 5, no money? No problem, here's the truth. You don't need money to start, you need commitment. He used a cheap laptop, edited with free software, recorded on broken gear. When he earned $10 a month, he reinvested every cent. He didn't buy pizza, he bought potential. So what's your excuse? You've got a phone. You've got Wi-Fi. You've got access to more tools than any generation in history. But do you have hunger? Chapter 6, a fail. Then when he failed, he uploaded 100 videos before anyone noticed. But here's the secret. Each failure was a brick, and brick by brick, he built his empire. Most people fail once and quit, but champions, they fail 100 times and keep swinging. Because failure isn't the opposite of success, it's the staircase to it. Chapter 7, a no plan B. You know what separates those who succeed from those who don't? The ones who succeed burn the exit door. MrBeast didn't have a backup plan, no fallback. He didn't want to try YouTube. He wanted to master it or die trying. If you always have a safety net, you'll never learn to fly. Chapter 8, building a tribe. When things started growing, he didn't celebrate by relaxing. He started building a team. People who believed in the mission. Why? Because no legend builds alone. He lifted his friends, taught them skills, gave them roles. And now they're all part of something bigger. Your dream is yours, yes, but it's meant to serve others too. Chapter 9, give more than you takes. MrBeast didn't wait to be rich to give. He gave when he had barely enough. Why? Because generosity is a multiplier. When you give first, you unlock trust, love, and loyalty. And in return, the world gives back. Chapter 10. Stay a student even with billions of views, MrBeast still studies his craft. He tweaks thumbnails, tests titles, reviews analytics. Why? Because he understands something you need to remember forever. The moment you think you've arrived is the moment you start falling. Stay hungry. Stay hungry. Stay humble. Stay learning. Chapter 11. A comfort is the real enemy. Let me warn you of something dangerous, something that kills dreams quietly. It's not failure. It's not fear. It's comfort. Because when you're comfortable, you stop chasing. You stop building. You settle. MrBeast didn't have the luxury to settle. He wasn't sitting in a fancy studio with sponsorships pouring in. He was sitting in his bedroom, running on $1 a day, hungry for progress. That discomfort? That was his power. Because discomfort creates drive. And drive creates destiny. Chapter 12, a break the algorithm of life. Everyone talks about beating the YouTube algorithm. But here's the truth. Life has an algorithm too. It rewards consistency. It responds to effort. It multiplies discipline. It punishes laziness. MrBeast figured this out. He didn't just chase viral videos. He chased value. He studied. He failed. He tweaked. He tested. He posted. He repeated. That's how you win in business, in passion, in life. Not by doing it once, but by doing it again and again and again. Chapter 13. A sacrifice builds superpowers. What are you willing to give up? That's the question most people run from. But champions, they answer it daily. Jimmy didn't buy luxury. He didn't spend on entertainment. He didn't even take vacations. He sacrificed everything for the one thing that mattered, his vision. Because sacrifice isn't loss, it's exchange. You're trading now for later, comfort for legacy, silence for a future so loud the world can't ignore it. Chapter 14. Work when the world rests. While others were partying, he was editing. While others were sleeping, he was scripting. While others were doubting, he was uploading. And that's what you need to understand. Success isn't built in the spotlight, it's built in the shadows. When no one's watching, when no one's clapping, when no one believes in you yet. That's when your dream is forged. Chapter 15. The power of purpose over paycheck. Here's the twist. MrBeast didn't just chase money. He chased impact. He wanted to make people smile. Help strangers. Create the biggest challenges. And push the internet further than ever before. That's why he gave away every dollar he made, even when he barely had any. Because he understood a secret. A money follows purpose, not the other way around. Chapter 16. A silence the doubt. Amplify the work. You know what stops most people? Doubt. Not from the world, but from within. But MrBeast didn't entertain doubt. He didn't overthink. He outworked. When his videos failed, he didn't sulk. He studied. When his bank account was empty, he didn't complain. He created. When people laughed, he smiled. Because he knew one day they'd understand. Chapter 17. Your excuses can't build your dream. Let's be honest. Some people want to be great as long as it's easy. But you've got to ask yourself, do I want excuses or results? Because you can't have both. MrBeast could have said, I don't have money. I don't have gear. But he didn't. He said, I have a dream. That's enough. Chapter 18. A start ugly. Start small. Start now. Your first video will suck. Your first business will be rough. Your first speech will be awkward. And that's okay, because you don't have to be perfect to begin. You just have to begin. MrBeast's early videos? Low quality, weird audio, random topics. But guess what? He started, and starting is the only way to reach excellence. Chapter 19, your dream is a war zone. Suit up. You're not walking into a fairy tale. You're walking into a battlefield. Every day, your dream will be attacked by self-doubt, by procrastination, by critics, by comfort. And you've got to fight. Fight for your future. Fight for your vision. Fight for that version of yourself waiting on the other side of sacrifice. MrBeast fought that battle every single day. And now, he's standing at the top, not because it was easy, but because he refused to stay down. Chapter 20, leave the excuses. Enter the arena. This is the moment of truth. If a 13-year-old kid with no money, no following, no connections can rise to become the most powerful creator on the planet, then what's stopping you? Your dream is not waiting for perfection. It's waiting for action. And that action starts now. Chapter 21, the B. Loyal to the mission. Not the Muda, let's be real. You won't feel motivated every day. You won't always feel confident. You'll feel tired, alone, lost. But champions don't follow feelings. They follow mission. Mr. Beast didn't ask, do I feel like uploading today? He asked, what would the future me do right now? He stayed loyal to the dream, even on the hardest days. And that's what you must do. Show up broken. Show up afraid, but show up anyway. Chapter 22 of the world. Chapter 22 of the world rewards the brave. Not the perfect do we live in a world obsessed with perfection. Polished photos, flawless videos, filtered lives. But perfection doesn't change the world. Courage does. Mr. Beast didn't wait to be perfect to start. He started when it was messy. He created when he was broke. He gave when he had little, because he knew boldness beats brilliance. You want to succeed? Then take the leap. Even if you're shaking. Chapter 23, it's not magic. It's math. Let's demystify this. Success is not luck. It's not talent. It's not magic. It's math. You post 1,000 videos. You study 1,000 failures. You refine 1,000 titles. You reach 1,000 people. Then 10,000. Then 10 million. Mr. Beast understood that it's a numbers game. You just have to outlast the odds. So don't get emotional about the outcome. Get mathematical about the process. Chapter 24. Don't pray for an easy life. Build strength. You don't grow when it's easy. You grow when it's hard. Mr. Beast didn't pray for success. He built strength for the journey. No sleep. He edited. No money. He sacrificed. No views. He studied harder. The journey will demand your pain, your sweat, your late nights, but it will give you something greater. Power, grit, transformation. Chapter 25? Your pain will become someone else's hope. Here's the miracle of chasing your dream. The struggle you're in today, the tears, the hunger, the silence will become someone else's survival manual tomorrow. Mr. Beast's $1 a day grind? That's not just a story. That's a lifeline for millions who think they're too poor, too unknown, too late. So don't hide your struggle. Use it. Share it. Shine through it. Someone out there needs to know it's possible. Because you proved it. Chapter 26. Oh no, apologies for wanting more. People will tell you to calm down. To be realistic. To be satisfied. Don't listen. If something in your soul wants more, listen to that fire. Because you weren't born to just exist. You were born to expand, to create, to give, to impact. Mr. Beast didn't apologize for wanting to be the biggest, and neither should you. Let your ambition breathe. Let your vision roar. Go get everything they said you couldn't have. Chapter 27, a legacy is greater than luxury. What if I told you the goal isn't just to be rich, it's to be remembered? Mr. Beast didn't just build a business. He built a legacy of generosity, innovation, and heart. Why? Because when you die, people won't talk about your car or your house. Chapter 28. You only need one spark. You don't need a million chances. You just need one spark. One video, one idea, one connection, one breakthrough. Mr. Beast spent years preparing for that one viral moment, and when it came, he was ready. So don't stop swinging, don't stop creating, don't stop believing. That one spark is coming, and when it hits, everything changes. Chapter 29, the same kid, just a bigger dream. Let me tell you something beautiful. The Mr. Beast we see today, the billionaire, the icon, the trendsetter, is still the same kid who sat in a small bedroom eating ramen, whispering into a $5 mic, dreaming of being great. Same soul, bigger impact. That's how it works. When you stay authentic, when you keep your values strong, when you stay hungry and humble, you grow without losing yourself. Chapter 30, your turn starts now. Now, I look at you. Yes, you, the person reading this, the dreamer, the one who's tired. The one who's waiting for a sign, this is it. You've heard the story. You've felt the fire. You've walked through Mr. Beast's pain, his rise, his glory. Now it's your turn. Your dream is waiting. Your greatness is calling. The world needs what only you can create. So take the first step. You may be living on $1 today, but if you refuse to quit, if you dare to believe, if you show up hungry, obsessed, and unshakable, one day they'll tell your story too. That fire. Because you weren't born to just exist. You were born to expand, to create, to give, to impact. Mr. Beast didn't apologize for wanting to be the biggest. And neither should you. Let your ambition breathe. Let your vision roar. Go get everything they said you couldn't have. Chapter 27. Legacy is greater than luxury. Mr. Beast didn't just build a business. He built a legacy of generosity, innovation, and heart. Why? Because when you die, people won't talk about your car or your house. They'll talk about what you gave, what you inspired, who you changed. So stop chasing things, start chasing meaning. Chapter 28. You only need one spark. You don't need a million chances. You just need one spark. One video, one idea, one connection, one breakthrough. MrBeast spent years preparing for that one viral moment. And when it came, he was ready. So don't stop swinging. Don't stop creating. Don't stop believing. That one spark is coming. And when it hits, everything changes. Chapter 29, of the same kid, just a bigger dream. Let me tell you something beautiful. The MrBeast we see today, the billionaire, the icon, the trendsetter, is still the same kid who sat in a small bedroom, eating ramen, whispering into a $5 mic, dreaming of being great. Same soul, bigger impact. That's how it works. When you stay authentic, when you keep your values strong, when you stay hungry and humble, you grow without losing yourself. Chapter 30, your turn starts now. Now, I look at you. Yes, you, as the person reading this, the dreamer, the one who's tired, the one who's waiting for a sign. This is it. You've heard the story. You've felt the fire. You've walked through MrBeast's pain, his rise, his glory. Now it's your turn. Your dream is waiting. Your greatness is calling. The world needs what only you can create. So take the first step. You may be living on $1 today, but if you refuse to quit, if you dare to believe, if you show up hungry, obsessed, and unshakable, one day they'll tell your story too.